Probably because of the training you do day in, day out. Palagi mo narinig yung boses niya. So somehow you get to understand him. Kahit na may mga drums o tambol o maingay, you get to understand him na rin eh. Advantage si Coach Arik yun kasi kahit mag-scout yung mga team, hindi nila ma-scout kasi. Okay. Diba? Hindi mo ma-scout eh.
Hindi mo nga lang, galit ba siya? Masaya ba siya? Hindi mo, pareho lang eh.
What are the best days? Glory days. These are the best days. Glory days. Halina't makinig sa mga kwento, sa mga kwento ng ating mga idolo. Tara na, kwentuhan na tayo dito. Cause you know we gon' talk about basketball. So would y'all listen up and hear the message, y'all? And if you step back, take the shot that falls, best believe that glory days will recall. Glory days. Glory days. Relive some memories. Glory days is here.
Gusto ko lang i-share, ako kilig na kilig ako. Kasi, fan ako of the 1993 UST team. What was yung parang favorite part of that championship run?
So yung camaraderie, yung build-up nung friendship, nung team, family, which was built by our Tatay Arik. So yun for me, yun ang pinaka medyo very important. Yung build-up to that 1993-94 season.
Pang maganda kasi dyan, the sweep is not one season in the making eh. I think yun yung magandang takeaway dyan, yung the process, the journey was your favorite. Ikaw, Coach Shot, what was your favorite part of that 1993 perfect run?
Yeah, I think yun being able to somehow contribute dun sa community. Kasi it was a 24-year drought eh. In fact, yung 24-year was co-champion pa. It was 30 years before lumalabas. Panahon pa ni Coach Arik, yun ano. So that was something that I wouldn't easily forget, that I could pass on to, my children na, somehow, we were able to somehow make a difference for the community in that time.
When you say impact on the community, syempre, Tomasian community, UST, so parang paint a picture, no? Para mas ma-imagine ng ating younger fans, gaano kalaking bagay na nag-champion kayo nun.
I watched them during the UAP. Kulelat sila nun eh. At that time, parang, taga lang ka nag-aral. Taga-UST lang. Parang ganon. May konting diba? So, when that happened, somehow, you felt that somehow, naka-contribute ka dun sa may pride konti nun Saan ka nag-aral? Sa UST. Parang ganon. So, there was a difference in, from when we started building the team to nung nag-champion.
Tsaka, if I may add, naalala ko kasi before tama si Shot eh. Yung mga intrams, yung mga engineering, commerce, mas madami pa yung nanonood doon, Miko.
Kaysa sa
varsity team. Correct, oo. Pagka naglalarong engineering, commerce, punong-puno yung gym. Pagka varsity, wala. So, tama yung sinasabi ni Shot. It made a difference also.
Pagdating ng 93, dumating na yung time na talagang yung build-up, talagang solid eh. So, as you can see naman, di ba? Kaya yun, siguro yun talaga yung pinaka-favorite time na yung samahan. Tapos yun nga, sabi ni Udoy, totoo yung sinasabi ni Udoy talaga na pag kami nagpa-practice, walang nanonood. Kami lang talaga. Pero that time, nung dumating na yung siguro nakaka-4 na panalo na tayo, nagkaroon na kami ng doktor, nagkaroon na kami ng PT, tapos lahat ng nag-PPE, wala na sa labas. Lahat nandun na sa loob ng gym.
Nanonood na.
So pag nagpa-practice kami, talagang papasigat kami. Kasi lahat na ng mga students nandun na lahat. So talagang lahat kami excited na. So yun talaga isa sa best part ng yung samahan. Hindi nawala until now.
Kasi sabi nyo kanina, the special, the secret sauce, nung team ninyo is yung family, samahan, di ba? That bond, this brotherhood, meron bang either proof na, serious proof or funny proof nung inyong, very parang tight bond?
Ito na lang, okay. Tight bond, tama. Sinabi mo, tight bond. Si Udoy, si Patrick, and si Dencio lang may sasakyan at that time. At that time, Gemini ba yun sasakyan mo? Oh, Gemini. Imagine mo, gano'ng kalaki yung Gemini. Imagine mo kung Ilang magkakasya, ilang pwede ikasya doon. Pag syempre, pag titipid kayo ng pamasahe, di siksikan na kayo doon. Bahala na kayo, gumawa na kayong paraan. Nakakasya namin doon sa Gemini. Let's say 8 ba or more? Parang
Player
ganun.
to, ah.
Player to.
Player, ah.
Ayan. So, hanap na kayo ng paraan paano kayo kakasya. Doon naman kay Patricia naman, karwahe sa sakyan nito.
Karo.
Karo.
Station wagon.
Station wagon naman para maganda pakinggan.
Okay.
Pero yun, ganun din.
Karo.
Hindi, kinakarga ko doon yung water jug namin.
Ah.
Yung iniikot.
Kasi ikaw yung team captain.
Ako yung tagadala ng tubig.
So, yun. Kailangan
Papark ako doon sa Blue Eagle Gym. Bababa ko yun.
Ganun. Tapos yun. Kami rin ng ballboy. Siya ang ballboy kasi siya may Tapos, kunin niya yun tubig. Nandyan na.
Ganun kami. Nakaabang na sila. May nakaabang doon sa entrance ng, di ba medyo malayo yun eh. Meron kaming at least 2 kasama na teammate namin na nandun.
Utility,
Wala
Utility,
walang utility.
Kami utility. So, yun.
Ang
Yun,
tape namin, kanya-kanya. Walang taper. Tama doy, di ba? Wala.
Yan.
Kanya-kanya. Sariling talaga. Sikap.
Sabay-sabay kami nanonood ng sine. Well, the funny thing is, yung kay Edmo, nalala mo, kasi ang sikat lang na mall dati is yung SM Center Point that time. Sumasakay kami ng bus sa, ano ba yan?
Forbes.
Glaxon na ngayon kasi dati Forbes yun. So, sakay kami. Si Edmond, ang laking tao, di ba? So, nakahawak siyang gano'n. Naka-Seiko Divers Watch siya eh. Nakahawak siya. Mamaya, ito yata yung gang na laglag barya gang eh. So, parang may naghulog ng mga barya. Huy, sabi niya gano'n siya. Yung pala, wala na yung relo niya. So, yun, tapos tawa si Dennis. Ang pinaka-funny man namin si Dennis eh. So, sabi niya kay Edmond, pare, sabi niya, laki mong tao, sabi niya, tatanga-tanga ka na wala yung, na-snatchan ka ng relo mo. Yun yung salita ni Dennis. So, yun siguro isang mga funny moments na tatandaan ko yun eh. Kasi kami magkasama nun eh. Talagang nawala, di ba? Yung diver's watch niya, yung pala, nakuha na ng lagdag baryagang. Hindi niya alam, gaganon. Oh, yan. Gagan. Pala, wala na yung relo niya.
Kahit kami mga nasa ibang eskwela, idol namin kayo. Yun kayo kagaling eh. Pero, hands down, kung tatanungin kayo, and you probably have an answer for this, who was the best player in that team?
For me, siguro, it's not the best player. I think the best coach. Kasi he was the one who really molded the team and made us a family. Until now, our parents, children, kami, magkakumpare.
You mean, in other words, walang star player na isa lang. Wala.
Ayaw ni Coach Arik yun.
Let's say Dennis Espino, of course, he's a star player. He's the MVP of that team. Works his butt out in practice.
Yes.
Coach Arik does not let him, star ka, papetik-petik ka. Hindi. He gets it from Coach Arik.
Yeah.
Everybody, all of us gets it from Coach Arik if we're not performing. So siguro yun, I think yun na nga, for me, it's Coach Arik talagang very important key to that team. Not only during that time ng championship, but the build-up again. It was really his team. And then after that, I think we won like 4 more championships, right? 3 more. 4 Pete.
Yan siya sabi niya, I remember it very clearly. Kalaban namin yung Mapua, tune-up lang. late si Dencio nun, di ba? Tapos first half, pangit ang laro ni Dencio. Galit si Coach Arik. Ano? Ayaw mo naglaro? Umuwi ka na! Ayaw mo na! Sige, kunin mo bago! Umuwi ka na! Siyempre, timing si Dencio. Okay lang. Pero yun, he treats everybody basically the same. And in fact, there's one thing that I want to share about, yun nga, he probably might not be the best X&O guy, but he gets your respect because of his character. Siyempre, usually all varsity will have tryouts. Tama? May tryout kami. Siguro, makaka-relate even mga present day, mga collegiate players. Pag mga bagong tryout, minsan medyo kaposisyonan mo yun, di ba? So, siyempre, may konti kang bibigay extra konti. Konti, ganun. So, nagalit si Coach Arik sa amin. Inupo kami mga regular. Sabi, anong kala nyo? Hindi kayo tatanda? palagi na lang kayo nandito? Bakit niya pinagtitira yung mga yan? That in itself speaks highly of what he thinks of even yung mga tryouts lang. Kasi parang he set the tone right there and there.
We practice from 6 to 9. Tapos si Coach Arik, si Tatay Arik, will prepare a pandesal and a pancit for us. We'll eat for 15 minutes. After done, amongst ourselves, we'll practice for 1 more hour. An hour, 15, an hour and a half. Coach Arik is there at 5 a.m. Pupunta niya sa chapel, magmamas. 5:45 nasa gym na yan. 6 to 9, we practice. Sabi niya, there's no substitute for hard work. Yun na-instill sa akin. Hard work. Heart work. Heart work. Puso sa trabaho.
Of course, syempre, the best person to ask about, our beloved Coach Arik, syempre si Lester, di ba? Naano nga ako pag tinitingnan ko dito side view, parang si Coach Arik Parang tinitingnan ko si Coach Arik Ikaw ba na special treatment anak ka
Ito, iniisip-isip ko na Yung sinasabi ni Shot kanina na yung may mga nagta-try out. Naalala ko yun, meron akong nagbababa ako ng bola. Inagawan ako nung nagta-try out. Ang ginawa ko, hinabol ko. Kasi yung bench namin sa US yung kahoy lang, di ba? Mahaba. Nung hinabol ko siya, tinulak ko. Nag-over the bench ang ganun. Naalala ko yun Sabi sa akin nung coach, hinila yung damit kong ganun. Umuwi ka na. Hanggang palabas ako ng gym. Kaya talagang walang special treatment. Kasi ako ang anak hindi nakaporma
Siguro kay Lester, in my opinion again, hindi nga special treatment He was parang siyempre siguro in mentality ni Daddy, parang uy, anak ko to. Medyo mas hard siya kay Lester. Oo.
How hard?
How hard? Okay. Just put it this way. Pag titira ka, siguraduhin mo, shootin mo. Kung hindi mo shoot, mamumura ka.
Oo, yung hirap nila minsan, mas mahirap pa yung sa'yo.
Well, totoo, mas mahirap kasi ako yung saluan ng galit niya lalo na pagka talo, ganyan. Akong minsan,
ikaw kasama sa Volkswagen di ba?
ako kasama sa sakyan So, minsan gusto kong sagutin Ba't mo ako sinisisi? Hindi mo nga ako ginamit
Pero what's nice about Coach Arik is, kunyari nga, minsan sinasabi ni Shot magagalit yan. Pero a lot of guys do not understand what he's trying to tell us. But we understood every single thing that he said. Parang ganun. Parang kami lang yung nakakaintindi minsan sa language niya
Yes.
And it works. It works. And a testament to that is we won the championship. We won it all.
Ikaw, nagko-cover ka na ng UAP. Matagal ka nagko-cover So, naririnig naman, nakalagay yung mic doon. Naririnig naman si Coach Arik, naintindihan mo ba yung instruction?
Mula UAP. UAP reporter ako. 95, 96, 97. Yun yung 4-pit. Andun ako. Narinig ko lahat yan. NBA. Pampanga. Andun na naman ako. Narinig ko lahat yan. Wala ako naintindihan. Ganun lang. Yun na. Tapos yun, lalabas kayo. Mag-execute. Ma-execute. Hindi namin alam paano nyo nagagawa, pero na-execute nyo So, to answer your question, hindi ko naintindihan.
Yeah, it takes a while to get used to somebody's, Pero, yun nga even in a noisy coliseum, you would, paano narinig yung mga player instruction ng coach? Pero probably because of the training you do day in, day out, palagi mo narinig yung boses niya. So somehow you get to understand him, kahit na may mga drums o tambol o maingay. Advantage si Coach Arik yun kasi kahit mag-scout yung mga team, hindi nila ma-scout kasi okay. Diba? Hindi mo ma-scout
Hindi mo nga lang, galit pa siya, masaya ba siya? Pareho lang
So kami na nakaintindi nun. Okay. Sige Coach, ito gusto. Okay, sige. Nakaintindihan na kami nun.
Record on the line today against Arik Del Rosario and their Growling Tigers. Lasal versus UST.
Fairly established nga na proseso siya, 89, wala nanunood. Mas marami pang nanunood ng intrams. Then that 93 season, kailan yung simula na parang feeling nyo, parang parang may magagawa tayo this year. Parang iba tong taon na to. When did you start to feel that season?
Well, for me siguro, it started to kick in after the first round. Kasi naka-sweep kami no first eh. And then ito na yung ingay nga na, uy, pag na-sweep nyo, automatic champion. So, at that point, parang we were starting to believe na, uy, something might, good might come out of it. So, yun na nga. But again, as the second round approaches, parang medyo naging mas tough for us. Kasi all teams, parang they treat it as a championship game, every game. Kasi nga, alam nila, pagka hindi kami natalo, outright na, champion na kami. So yun. So, yun siguro. At the end of the first round, medyo, uy, we have a chance. We have a chance.
Yeah, kasi it's funny that you say that na parang medyo nahirapang yung second round. Because for me, my memory, I'm not part of the team, no? Hindi ako nag-UST. Ang sa akin, sa utak ko, ang alam ko, tinambakan nyo ng 30 lahat ng team nun for 2 rounds. Kasi nga, ang lakas-lakas ninyo. Is my memory correct or incorrect?
Yeah, coming into the season, I would agree with you. Kasi, I don't know if that's my early coaching mind at work. Pero, syempre, nagkakalkula ka rin eh. Sunday lang. Graduate na si Johnny ah. Wala na rin si Vic. Si June din. June Limpot, wala na rin. Eh, chance yata kami ah. Parang ganon. That's how I thought about it. Pero, it wasn't that way. Especially when you have teams gunning for you every single time. Kasi parang in essence, you have a big target in your back.
What was the hardest part? The most challenging part of that season para sa inyo?
Parang wala naman silang masyadong binigay sa amin na expectations na mag-champion kami.
Siguro baka yung pressure lang kay dad. Diba? Kasi everybody around, diba sa background eh. Diba kay Tatay Arik.
Kasi habang humahaba yung streak ninyo eh, no?
Actually, even before the start of the season, diba yung pressure ni Coach Arik, no? Na everybody around him was telling, uy, ang lakas ng team mo. But again, as players, hindi namin, we didn't mind that. Wala. Pero everybody around, Coach Arik specifically, yun na nga, yung pressure.
Ito, kukwento ko na, yung naka 7-0 na kami. Parang sinabihan na kami kung anong gusto namin na
na-trip.
Na-trip.
Wow.
So, nung napag-usapan namin na US, dun sa gym, naglagay sila ng yung word na America. Ang laki. So, pagdating ng 8th game namin na panalo, they cross it out. 9th game, they cross it out. Parang ganun. So, parang yun yung naging motivation namin eh. Kasi, first time na mangyayari sa amin yun eh. So, lalong nagpursige.
I wonder if that season, rin ba kayo? Medyo natataranta na ba kayo or nararatel na kayo na 7-0, 8-0, 9-0, 10-0, 11? Was there a time, Udoy, na parang, okay, kakayanin ba natin itong pressure na to finish it undefeated and automatic champion?
Well, siguro yun we took it kasi one game at a time eh. So we prepared for each game talaga na, yun na nga, all other teams parang championship for them eh. So in the same token, ganun din kami. So yung build-up ng, well, siguro kahit pa paano may stress sa amin. Pero again, with the team effort, na-accomplish naman namin yung goal na ma-sweep siya.
Siguro nung nag 7-0, no? Meron na rin sigurong gano'n na thinking na baka ma-sweep. Kasi nga, doon na yung rule na pag nag-champion ka, nag-street ka, champion ka na. Kasi pag napapanood mo kami kung UST ka, makita mo kami nagpa-practice. Para lang kami mga bata na naglalaro na basta wala. Parang nag-enjoy lang kami every time. Di na namin iniisip na yung parang nilagay nga yung buong Amerika na kasulat doon. Parang hindi namin iniisip eh. Parang ang sarap lang mag-practice na magkakasama kami na kahit ang hirap. Parang hindi namin iniisip na yung sweep na maka 14-0, hindi naman eh. Parang dumating lang talaga na, sige, isa-isa lang. O, pagtas ng isang laro, practice tayo na maganda. Laro tayo ulit. Practice ulit na maganda. Siguro, it just happened na parang, siguro talagang binigay sa amin na makasweep kami.
Do you still remember what it was like, court champion, undefeated sweep?
Ako, honestly, from the dugout, wala ako, game lang talaga eh. This is my, game lang. Wala akong nakikita, laro lang.
Just like what Coach Arik was saying nga sa amin, kailangan ma-stop namin si Kenneth Durendes. Grabe kasi naman talaga ang scoring ano niyan eh. Talagang one-man wrecking crew. Pero at the same time, I was looking at theirs, grabe, maganda rin yun, supporting cast niya eh. It just so happened, ang taas din kasi sobra ng level ng scoring niya eh, kaya naha-highlight yun eh. Pero if you look at even their players, sabi ko, lakas nito rin. Hirap din to. Hindi dito madali. So, yeah, at that time, yun ang inaano namin. Parang, how can we stop Kenneth and at the same time, somehow, not get the other guys involved. Yun. We might have a shot at it, basically.
The game plan kasi is really to stop, or hindi naman stop, but to limit the production of Kenneth Durendes. And then the game plan nga was, yun, take turns sila Gary Ginto, sila Patrick, sila Ray, in taking care of business, as in si Kenneth. And I think we were successful naman kasi na-limit naman si Kenneth at that time do sa game na yun.
Did it feel different nung yung Araneta that I mean, you've played many times in Araneta. Did it feel different that day? Knowing na pwedeng history to You could be setting history.
Well, siguro it's kind of different kasi nga yung medyo madami talaga eh.
Hindi, madami talaga.
Madami daw talaga eh. Yeah.
Madami talaga.
But when we went out, medyo, of course, you can see, but our focus is dun talaga sa game eh. Kaya even if nakikita mong mga peripheral mo na madaming tao, nandun pa rin nakafocus sa game.
Pagpasok talaga, puno. And that was puno. And mostly UST. Yun yung nakakagulat dun eh. Kasi yun nga, we were so used to, before playing na, konti, mas marami pa yung kalaban na nanonood minsan eh. Di ba? Pero that day talagang puno.
Let's talk about yung yung parang the aftermath. Ayan na, yung champion.
How many days after ba yung umikot tayo sa UST, nagparade tayo, di ba? Tapos nag-stop lahat ng classes. Nandun lang sa lahat ng mga colleges, lumabas just to meet us. Yun, so parang it's a surreal feeling feeling namin artista kami. At that time. Di ba? Tapos makikita mo yung crush mo nandun, tapos parang tuwan-tuwa. So it's a different feeling. Ganun pala feeling nun.
Since like I said earlier nga na, somehow, yun, nagkaroon ng level of, taga saan ka? UST. Parang medyo may konting dating konti. And then I think that the whole community somehow, the atmosphere changed that time. Parang something was lifted. I couldn't say what.
Yeah, I think I have two younger brothers nag-UST pareho. Feeling ko dahil sa inyo eh. kaya sila nag-UST eh. What was that like in realizing na parang grabe ano ba 'tong nagawa natin? Ba't tuwang-tuwa buong eskwela?
Ibabalik lang namin sa school. Ako, I grew up in a Dominican community. I studied in Aquinas in San Juan and UST St. Thomas Aquinas. Siguro yun lang yung way namin na para ibalik sa school. Me personally, na this is something special. Diba? This is something special. And as yung napag-usapan kanina, yung na-mention kanina, after the 93 batch, sabi mo nga, yung kapatid mong dalawa, wants to study in UST. Ganon din yung high school players from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. They want. Because after 32 years 34 years, nag-champion, mas parang, I don't want to say na mas madaling mag-recruit, pero players will...
More players.
More players. Maganda yung program ni Coach Arik, diba? The system. And it worked.
Let's talk about leaving a legacy. Siyempre, diba? Posible you don't leave a legacy. 14-0, perfect, automatic champion. So what legacy did you guys leave? Not just the UST, but to the UAP dun sa, with what you accomplished.
Legacy, madami na ngayon. Madami nagpo 14-0 ngayon. Siguro lang yung for me, I'll go back to Coach Arik. How we started. Diba? Yung heartaches of losing, yung triumph mo when you're winning, it doesn't matter. Win or lose, just stay together. Just continue on. And siguro nga, after 90, 91, 92, 93, on our fourth year together, Yun siguro yung product. That's a byproduct of lahat ng heartaches na pinagdaanan namin.
So, siguro yun, UAP speaking wise, kaya pinagbawalan ng Unions dahil doon. Kasi yun yung first year dapat na implement yung Final Four. Tapos hindi nagamit. So the next year, pero yun, that in essence was kayo kasi, kaya tuloy na.
Kasalanan nyo
Kasalanan nyo, kaya tuloy.
Tinagal na nila, di ba? Tinagal na nila yon. And kasi ngayon, di ba, pag nakasweep ka, it's not really, yung mga games coming into that 40 or that sweep season, I cannot say naman that it's not important, pero it's not as crucial as what we've done before na once natalo ka, automatic, hindi ka na champion. Hindi tulad ngayon, kahit na ma-sweep mo yan, you just have an advantage, di ba?
Yeah.
Na parang step ladder ba or twice to beat or something. So you cannot compare na yung mga nakasweep this time sa sweep namin. So maybe that's the legacy. And again, it cannot be replicated anymore kasi nga, wala na siya. Bawal na. So yun ang we're part of history already. Yeah.
What do you miss most from that 93 team experience journey, Coach Shot?
Me, what I miss most, yun ganun, kwentuhan, yun camaraderie, the relationship that we were able to build. Kasi syempre, everybody, eventually, you would grow up, you would have your own thing, you'd have your, priorities. Things like this that where you get together, that's the thing that you miss most.
Yung magkaka-roommate kayo ng mga 5 kayo, 6 sa isang tapos kwentuhan na hanggang 3 AM. So, yung kwentuhan lang. Na hindi mo napapansin, wala namang cellphone dati, wala namang social media. Di ba? Uy, brother, may practice pa tayo ng 9. May shoot around tayo. 2 o'clock na. I don't know if you recall that. Yun yung mga nakaka-miss, di ba? Yung parang, sabi ko, parang dumaan lang eh. Bilis. Kasi kaya pag nagkikita kami with Mr. Benito Lim, sabi niya, get together tayo, lalo na nung 75th birthday ni Coach Arik. Sabi niya, ano mo naman yung batch niyo? Batch 93. Yun, nagkita-kita kami lang. And then every year for 3 consecutive years, every January, nagkikita kami.
I look forward to going to mga reunions. I even, sinasama ko pa parents ko eh. Like, lahat kami, kasama pa parents nila. Yeah, pag nag-get together. And yun na nga, parating nag-uusap, next year ulit. Kaya lang, yun na nga, sad to say, the pandemic came in. Kaya medyo natigil yun.
Para sa akin, yung 93 batch na yan, kahit na, ang hirap ng kalimutan.
That's why you guys are here. Kasi hindi lang mahirap kalimutan. Hindi pwedeng kalimutan because of what you guys accomplished. Rudolph, Udoy, Belmonte, Bethune, Shot, Tangkinse, Patrick Roy, Fran, and of course, yung ating 3X coach, Coach Lester Del Rosario. Guys, congratulations. Thank you for making my inner fan heart so happy. Starstruck ako, totoo lang. Nakasama ko kayo ngayon and I'm sure our viewers also enjoyed yung inyong stories. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, Miko.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Kahit na tinambakan niyo yung Ateneo talaga.